Hello friends, welcome to Technique. This is Normal here, and in this video we're going to do a comparison of two mid-range smartphones in the 15 to 16K price segment, the Nokia 6.1 Plus with the Xiaomi's Redmi Note 5 Pro. So Redmi Note 5 Pro is one of the best smartphones below the 15K price segment and priced 14,999 and easily one of the great overall smartphones available. So will the Nokia 6.1 Plus able to beat the Redmi Note 5 Pro in terms of the overall quality and performance? So let's find out in this detailed comparison. So let's start off the comparison with the design and build quality. So design wise, you can see that both these devices have different form factor. We have a 6 inches display on the Redmi Note 5 Pro, while it's 5.8 inches screen size. While the screen size is in the two different, the form factor is definitely bigger on the Redmi Note 5 Pro because the Redmi Note 5 Pro has bezels on the top and the bottom panel, which is slightly on the higher side, while on the Nokia 6.1 Plus the bezels are minimized and you can see the notch display. So in terms of the design, we feel that the Nokia 6.1 Plus is a better option because it feels better. And also looking at the build quality, you can see that we have a glass finish on the Nokia 6.1 Plus with the Gorilla Glass support, while it's a metal and plastic combination on the Redmi Note 5 Pro. While the Redmi Note 5 Pro isn't bad in terms of the build quality, we feel the the 6.1 Plus is better in terms of the build quality with glass and metal construction. So that was the design and build quality, and we feel the Nokia 6.1 Plus is the better choice here because of the compact form factor and excellent build quality. Now next, let's talk about the display. So both the phones have Full HD plus resolution display. We have 19:9 aspect ratio with the notch on the Nokia 6.1 Plus, while it's 18:9 aspect ratio on the Redmi Note 5 Pro. Now both the displays are pretty good and offer good viewing angles as well. Color reproduction is pretty spot on, and both have Gorilla Glass support. So the only difference probably is the notch. So if you are not really a fan of notch, you would be better off choosing the Redmi Note 5 Pro without the notch. But if you are a person who likes the notch and better overall experience considering the form factor, the Nokia 6.1 Plus is definitely a good option. So in terms of display, we would say it's almost similar experience, but then we personally like the display on the Nokia 6.1 Plus. Now next, let's talk about the software. Now this is one area where there is a major difference because we have the stock Android on the Nokia 6.1 Plus with Android 1 platform, while we have MIUI on the Redmi Note 5 Pro. Both the devices run on Android Oreo out of the box. The important aspect about the Nokia 6.1 Plus is that it runs on stock Android, and it also be getting the latest version of Android because it is provided by Google. So Android Pie update is almost sure for the Nokia 6.1 Plus, while on the other hand on the Redmi Note 5 Pro, it is more of MIUI update. If you go to the settings panel, you can see that this is more of a customized version. You get a lot of additional features and options, including dual app support. Then we have theme support, and a lot of options are included. So if you're a person who loves customized UI, then the Redmi Note 5 Pro is a great choice. But if you want more of stock Android and more worried about the updates, then go for the Nokia 6.1 Plus. Now talking about the performance, so both the phones are powered by the Snapdragon 636 octa-core chipset coupled with 4GB RAM and 64GB internal storage. Now looking at the performance, we can't really differentiate if there is any difference in performance because both these devices offer great performance all around. If you're looking for gaming, then the slightly bigger display on the Redmi Note 5 Pro might be a added advantage, but even the gaming experience on the Nokia 6.1 Plus was good, and overall both these devices have almost similar experience, and there is nothing much to differentiate between these two devices in terms of the performance. Now both the devices have dual SIM cards, VoLTE support, and offer 64GB internal storage as well. Now the other aspect, the speaker performance, both the devices have speakers located at the bottom panel, and both are quite okay in terms of the performance. Now the fingerprint scanner is available on the back panel on both the phones, and both are quite accurate in terms of detecting the fingerprint scanner. Now the additional feature on the Redmi Note 5 Pro is that there is face unlock functionality, while there is no face unlock on the Nokia 6.1 Plus. It is just the trusted face, which is not exactly the face unlock. So that's an added advantage for the Redmi Note 5 Pro. Now talking about the cameras. Both the devices have dual camera setup. We have a 16 and 5 megapixel camera combination on the Nokia 6.1 Plus, while it's a 12 and 5 megapixel camera combination on the Redmi Note 5 Pro. Now both the phones have a really good selfie camera as well. We have 16 megapixel shooter on the Nokia 6.1 Plus, while it's a 20 megapixel shooter on the Redmi Note 5 Pro. Now we have done a detailed camera comparison of these two devices, so we'll not go in depth into the camera aspect. You can also check out that video to see how good the performance is. We'll share the link in the description of this video. So overall, when we talk about the camera of these two devices, both are almost similar in performance. We have an advantage for the daylight shots on the Nokia 6.1 Plus, while we have a clear advantage for the low light performance on the Redmi Note 5 Pro. Both have EIS support and good video recording as well. So you can judge yourself how good the experience is having a look at some of the samples we have shared in this video, and also the detailed camera comparison. So we feel in terms of the camera performance, both are equally well balanced smartphones. Now finally, the battery life. So here we have a 3000 mAh capacity with fast charging on the Nokia 6.1 Plus. That's Qualcomm's 3.0 support, and the battery charging time is around 1 hour 50 minutes to 2 hours. While we have a 4000 mAh massive capacity battery, again there is support for fast charging, but again the time taken is around 2 hours 15 minutes. Now the battery performance obviously is better on the Redmi Note 5 Pro by a large margin because it has larger capacity battery. So definitely the battery performance is better on the Redmi Note 5 Pro. So now summing up, which is the better smartphone to buy? Now the Redmi Note 5 Pro is priced 14,999, that's 15K, while the Nokia 6.1 Plus is 15,999, that's 1K difference between these two devices. Now where does the Nokia 6.1 Plus excel? The Nokia 6.1 Plus has a better design and build quality, a display is slightly superior than stock Android. Android updates are guaranteed, good camera performance, and overall performance is also pretty good. Now where does the Redmi Note 5 Pro excel? The Redmi Note 5 Pro has a larger display, customizable software, MIUI offers tons of features, good camera performance, excellent battery life, and also 1K cheaper along with good performance. So based on this aspect, we can't say a clear winner out of these two smartphones. So we'll say that if you're more of stock Android fan and want updates, go for the Nokia 6.1 Plus, which also has a great design and build quality. But if you're more of customized, if you like more of customized software along with that, if you want better battery life, then go with the Redmi Note 5 Pro. So that was a detailed comparison of the Nokia 6.1 Plus with the Redmi Note 5 Pro. We have done a speed test comparison, and also we have done a camera comparison. So check out our channel for these videos. So this is Nirmal signing off with a detailed comparison of the Nokia 6.1 Plus with the Redmi Note 5 Pro. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.